EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Thanksgiving matchup. It's the Patriots and the Vikings on Thursday night.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening, but all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. CD, our game featuring a great matchup at the quarterback position. A couple of Pro Bowlers from a year ago. Mac Jones of the Patriots, Kirk Cousins of the Vikings.
And Brandon, these are the two names in big bold letters on the marquee sign, aren't they? This is why everyone tuned in. This is why we're here. And these are the kind of games where they wind up seeing if they can outdo each other, contrary to what they told us both. No, we're just playing against the other defense. We don't play against each other. They've got excellent supporting cast, and believe me, they'll be eyeing the other guy on the opposite sideline.
Set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Well, once again, from all of us at EA Sports, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's had a fantastic day on the couch, belt unbuckled, feet up. This, of course, the nightcap to a great day of football here on this Thanksgiving holiday 2022. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. Badgley's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So that, Charles, all season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Well, we get a first look at this Patriots offense, and, of course, leading them for his second season. Last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up out of Alabama, Mac Jones. Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Patriots looking for win number 2 on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a Mark partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 7 carries, 91 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man is Myers. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the right side with Harris. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives them a 1st and 10. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Let's go. Throwing Jones. His throw incomplete.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And they're going to get this down near the 45-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Folks, kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the a little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. On 1st and 10, Cousins to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Cousins. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And a completion to Wilson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is it just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Patriots. There he goes right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play,
overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Right back to Coleman here on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Mond going to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
Let's go. Check, pitch. One check. Switch. Yellow.
They'll run it with Coleman. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He came through up the nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mond. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's Mond. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mond looks to throw. Drops it off for Coleman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Jones now. The final shot before break. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the 1st down. Well done all the way around.
Now Jones on 1st and 10.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And boy, he's very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They're going for it. This is Harris.
And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. The 20, 10. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
here for Jones, a touchback.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Jones throw there taken in by Smith.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Jones on first down. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Mond now off of play action.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Nick Muse with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Vikings get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, Jones hit and the ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that...
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to... And that'll keep the drive alive. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Trying. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big set.
It's another one. We got another one.